हेलो एवरीवन, सो SBI PO का नोटिफिकेशन आ चुका है एंड आई एम प्रिटी श्योर कि आप लोगों ने अपनी तैयारी स्टार्ट कर दी है। मॉक टेस्ट एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट होता है आपकी तैयारी का, इसीलिए मैं निमिशा बंसल आप लोगों के लिए लेके आई हूँ फ्री मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज। SBI PO के हम 5 बेस्ट टेस्ट करने वाले हैं इस मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज में। ये मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज एकदम फ्री है, 29th of November से स्टार्ट हो रही है। सो मेक श्योर दैट यू एनरोल इन दिस मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज। आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक दिया हुआ है, वहां से आप डायरेक्टली एनरोल कर सकते हैं और SBI PO की एकदम बहुत अच्छे लेवल की तैयारी करना स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो मिलते हैं मॉक टेस्ट में। लाइव एनालिसिस मैं करने वाली हूँ उसका पूरा का पूरा। आप 20 मिनट्स का टेस्ट देंगे और उसके बाद हम उसका लाइव एनालिसिस करेंगे। सो लेट्स क्रैक इट।
To enroll the SBI PO free test, download the Unacademy app and enroll. If you are a first time user of Unacademy, you can use the coupon code Annie to enroll absolutely for free. Okay. And if you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus for the paid courses and batches, then also you can use the coupon code Annie to get a discount of 10%. The links are given in the description box. This is the first question. Now, in these questions, you have to find out the part that has a grammatical error. Okay. So, let's see. The Turkish Straits have. Turkish Straits, this Straits, plural noun, right? Plural noun. So, plural verb, have. Okay. Now, has, have and had. With has, have and had, you should use V3. V3. So witness is V1, that's why this is wrong. Okay, instead of witness, you have to use witnessed. V3. Okay, V3 form of verb. So the error is in part A. Have witnessed hundreds of merry time. Now remember that when you have of, before of you can use hundreds, thousands, millions. Okay. But if you do not have of, then you cannot use this. Like 100 people. You cannot say hundreds people. If you say hundreds people, it will be wrong. Okay. Only 100 people. But if you have of present here, then you can say hundreds of people. Right. So this is correct. Of is present, so hundreds. Hundreds of maritime accidents and several significant oil spills. Okay, so several. Several denotes plural. That's why plural spills. Okay, significant is an adjective here for oil spills, which is a noun. Okay, over the decades. Fine. So the error is in part A. Next question. Ships leaving the canal carries millions of gallons. Again, of is present and that's why millions of gallons of fresh water with them. Ships. Now this is a plural noun. So with the plural noun, you have to use a plural verb. But carries is a singular verb. Okay, with verbs, with plural verbs, you will not use SES, okay? Remember this. With plural verbs, plural verb should not have SES, okay? Fine. Now, here you have SES, so this becomes a singular verb. And that's why you have to change this. Instead of carries, it should be carry. Because this verb is being used for this plural noun ships, okay? Ships leaving the canal carry millions of gallons of fresh water with them. This them has been used for ships, which is plural, and that's why them has been used, okay, with them out into the ocean. Okay, so the error is in part B. Okay, next question. Some industries like weapons manufacturers can have a harder time. Industries, plural noun, plural verb. This is absolutely correct. Also one more thing. Can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would plus V1. So this is V1. This is also correct. Okay, in this way also it is correct. Can have a harder time than others. So this is a comparison, and that's why comparative adjective, harder time than others in advertising their services. Now in advertising whose services? Services of the industries. Services of the industry. So of denotes possession. Services of the industries. Right, so here we have to use possessive case. So THERE there is incorrect. Instead of this, you have to use possessive case, that is THEIR, their services. So the error is in part D. Okay. Next question. The South African government recently started restricting fishing temporarily in areas near breeding colonies of penguin. Started. This is a verb. Recent. Recent. This word recent is an adjective. Right? But to modify a verb, you need an adverb and not an adjective. And for that reason, recent is incorrect here. Instead of recent, you have to use recently, which is an adverb. Okay? So the South African government recently started restricting fishing temporarily. Now this one, note this, restricting fishing, recently started restricting fishing temporarily. Now this restricting fishing, this is being modified using this adverb temporarily, where in areas near breeding colonies of penguins. Now this breeding is acting as an adjective for colonies, which is a noun. So here the error is in part B. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Now this is a question of Cloze test. Okay. So let's read. Historically, the problems dash penguins seemed clear. Hunting, egg collecting, alien predators like cats and rats, and oil spills. Historically, the problems dash penguins seemed clear. So let's look at the options. Seeping, facing, watching, turning, breaking. Now the penguins have some problems, okay? And what are the problems? The problems are hunting, egg collecting, alien predators, alien means stranger, okay? Predators like cats, rats, and oil spills. Now these are the problems that the penguins are facing, right? Problems are faced. So facing is the correct answer here. Okay. Now the next question is B. These problems still dash penguins, and each species faces its own particular threats. These problems still dash penguins. Problems do what? Still allow penguins. Now problems cannot allow anything. So this is wrong. These problems hurry penguins. Hurry penguins to do what? Hurry means what? To make haste. Right? So this is wrong. Does not make any sense. Appease penguins. Appease means what? Appease means to please. To please someone. To satisfy. To make someone happy. To make someone happy. So this also does not make any sense. Cease means what? Stop. Stop doing something. So this also does not make any sense. So the right answer is option A. That is, these problems still affect penguins. That is, still these problems trouble them. Okay. Next question. C. The latest dangers are more elusive, more global, and more difficult to dash. Dangers are more elusive, more global, and more difficult to what? Dangers are more difficult to attack. Dangers will attack. You will not attack dangers. So this is wrong. Difficult to approve. How can someone approve danger? This is also wrong. You will never admire danger. This is also wrong. Dangers are not announced. This is also wrong. So the right answer is option D. Also here you have 2, so V1 will come, but all the options are in V1, first form of the verb, so you cannot rule out the options using your grammar, right? Okay, so address means what? Address means to tackle. Okay, tackle, sorry. Next, D. African penguins are susceptible to nearly all these dash, and they could be caught in extinction vortex. Susceptible means what? Vulnerable. They're vulnerable to nearly all these ethics, concepts, dangers, results, causes. Okay. Vulnerable to results? No. One becomes vulnerable to what? To threat, to danger, right? Threat or danger. So danger is the right answer here. Okay. Next. E. Penguins are reflecting dash changes in the marine environment, and their falling numbers suggest that so far people are doing a poor job of managing the oceans. Penguins are reflecting dash changes. Changes. This is a noun. So here you have to place an adjective. Recall is a verb. So ruled out. Victory, noun. Ruled out. Now you have 3 options: painful, pliant and major. So which one will be the answer? So dash changes. So here we are talking about danger, about degradation, about danger, about negative things, right? So these changes are actually painful changes, not good. Okay, painful changes, or penguins are reflecting dash changes in the marine environment. No. Painful changes or major changes. Which one? That suggests so far people are doing a poor job of managing the oceans. Now, poor job in managing the oceans. So this means that in the marine environment there has been a dramatic change. There has been huge change. So major will be your answer, not painful. Pliant is what? Pliant is something that that you can easily bend. Okay, something that can be easily bent. So this is also an adjective. Okay, if pliant is used for a human being or an animal, then you can say a calm, a docile person, a calm or docile animal. Okay, so option E is the correct answer here. Fine. Now let's go to the next question. In the question below, a sentence is given with 4 words highlighted in bold. One of those 4 words may be wrongly spelled or inappropriate in the context of the sentence. So you have to find out the word that is either wrongly spelled or inappropriate. Okay, so let's see. We intend to think of the Amazon rainforest as a lush, humid, wet place, but it experiences distinct wet and dry seasons. Okay, so let's see. What is the meaning of lush? What is the meaning of lush here? Lush means an abundant, or you can say rich, humid, wet place, but it experiences, that is, it goes through distinct wet and dry seasons. That is, it experiences both wet and dry season. So experiences spelling is right, and the context is also right. Lush is also correct. Abundant, rich, humid, wet place. Think. 2 plus V1. Think. We think of the Amazon rainforest as a lush. Okay. Intend means what? Intend means intention. Your wish or intention. Alright. So is this word correct? You have to understand. Okay. You can also say intent means someone's purpose to do something. Now here we do not have a purpose, right? We have a tendency to think of the Amazon rainforest as a lush, humid, wet place. So instead of intend, the correct word will be tend. We tend to think. So intend is inappropriate. Okay, option A is the correct answer. Next. One of the biggest challenges in preparing for a warming world is the uncertainty. Now you tell me, is there any mistake here? Listen. Biggest challenges. This is correct. One of the biggest challenges. One of the plus plural. Plural now. This is correct. In preparing. Preposition plus gerund, ing. This is also correct. In preparing for a warming climate is the uncertainty. Now this is also correct, but the spelling is incorrect here. The spelling is incorrect. Okay. So here you have to remove I. I is unnecessary. It is incorrect. So the right spelling is this. There won't be an I here. Uncertainty. So the right answer is option D. Okay. Option D is incorrect. Now let's go to the next question. Using the tool, the company was able to successfully react to the oil price crisis of the 1970s better than the competitors. Using the tool, spelling is correct, context is also correct. The company was able to successfully react. React is a verb and successfully is an adverb. Successfully react. The spelling is also correct, context is also correct. To the oil price crisis, this is also correct. Or of the 1970s better than their competitors. The spelling of competitor is wrong here. What is the correct spelling of competitor? C-O-M-P-E-T-I, competitor. T-O-R-S. So here instead of E you have to use I. Okay. So option D is the correct answer. Killer whales are one of the iconic sights of the Pacific Northwest, but future generations may not have the chance to appreciate them. Killer whales. Whales. Now whales are animals, right? And sights. What is the meaning of sights? Places. Can animals be places? Not. No, right? Animals cannot be places. So this word is incorrect. Okay. Instead of sights, S-I-T-E-S, sights, you can use sights. That is S-I-G-H-T-S. Sights means something that you can see. So one of the iconic sights means in the Pacific Northwest, you can see killer whales. You can find killer whales. So this word is inappropriate here. So option B is your answer. The salmon poses a threat to the whales as chemicals and pesticides accumulate as the fish feed. Poses means it brings forward a threat, right? It presents a threat. Poses means what? Presents a threat. So this is correct. A threat means danger to the whales as chemicals and pesticides accumulate. Accumulate means what? Gather as the fish feed. Feed means food. Now the spelling of accumulate is incorrect. The spelling is incorrect. Instead of this, it should be, this is the correct spelling of accumulate. Double C and single M. Okay. This is the correct spelling. Spelling is incorrect here. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. Fine. Let's go to the next question now. Now this is the next question. Here you have to rearrange the sentences to form a meaningful paragraph. Okay. Let's see. You know, if you are new to Para Jumbles, then please watch the previous session. Okay, the previous video I had uploaded a video on Para Jumble, and there I had given you some tips. Okay, please go through that video if you're new. Okay, they are. Now in your Para Jumble, the first sentence should not start with a pronoun. So this cannot be your first sentence. Earlier this year, researchers reported that wildfires had consumed 33,000 square miles of rainforest between 1999 and 2000. The Amazon rainforest is no stranger to fires. Those fires, now those, again, it cannot start with those. During an infamous long-term drought in 2005, forest fires raged through the jungles. Southwest stretches. The jungle, which jungle? So this sentence is not independent. So this cannot be your first sentence. So your first sentence will either be Q or R. Let's see. The Amazon rainforest is no stranger to fire. Earlier this year, researchers reported that wildfires had consumed 33,000 miles of rainforest. Miles of rainforest. Which rainforest? So this sentence is also not independent. So the first sentence is sentence R, because this is an independent sentence. The Amazon rainforest is no stranger to fire. So R is your first sentence. Now the Amazon rainforest is no stranger to fire. Okay. Why? Why is it no stranger to fire? No stranger to fires means what? It experiences fires. And why are we saying this? During an infamous long-term drought in 2005, forest fires raged through the jungle's southwest stretches. Through the jungle. Which jungle? Amazon rainforest. Okay. So during 2005, forest fires happened in the jungle. So T gives you an instant or explains R. Okay. After that, again, earlier this year, researchers reported that wildfires had consumed 33,000 square miles of rainforest between 1999 and 2000. If you look at sentence Q, wildfires had consumed 33,000 square miles of rainforest during 1999 and 2000. And if you look at sentences, those fires, which fires? These wildfires. Wildfires plural, and that's why plural demonstrative adjective has been used, those. Right? So QS forms a pair. In Q, you have wildfires, and in S, those fires. This gives you a link. QS forms a pair. Okay. Okay. Now, earlier wildfires had consumed 33,000 square miles of rainforest between 1999 and 2000. Those fires typically take place in the dry season. Now they are sparked predominantly by careless humans. Now here they are sparked. This they is being used for these fires. Okay. So here again noun pronoun pair comes. Noun is noun fires and pronoun they. Okay. In this way SP is a pair. So QSP comes together. And R is the first sentence. Second sentence is T. QSP comes together. So this becomes your final arrangement. The final arrangement is RTQSP. Okay. I hope this is clear. So from this parajumble, you have 5 questions. Okay. So once you solve the parajumble, you can easily answer the questions. Which of the following is the first sentence? Which of the following is the second sentence? This kind of questions. Okay. Let's move to the next question now. Now, these are the questions on word swapping. Okay. Word swap questions. Let's see. Scientists are rarely able to test dead orcas for toxins. As their bodies sink or wash up in plight areas, so much of their remote remains unknown. Now here you have a few words in bold. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Now you have to select pair of words that need to be exchanged. That is, their positions should be exchanged or swapped, so that the sentence becomes meaningful. Scientists are rarely able to test. That is, they are not frequently able to test dead orcas for toxins because their bodies sink or wash up in plight areas. What is the meaning of plight? Plight means grief. Now, can areas be grief? Grief, sad, upset. These are called plight. Misery. Okay, so areas cannot be misery, areas cannot be sad, areas cannot have grief. So the position of this word is incorrect. Now if you look at the word remote, remote means what? Remote means a place that is not easily accessible. Okay, away from the main population. So remote areas can be remote, like villages are remote areas. Okay, so here plight and remote should be interchanged so that the sentence becomes meaningful. So option C is the right answer. Next question. The sharp efforts in the killer whale population has sparked numerous conservation decline. The sharp efforts in the killer whale population has sparked. Now this means that there has been sharp efforts. Now can efforts be sharp? Efforts can be huge, but efforts cannot be sharp, right? So this here, the sharp efforts in the killer whale population has sparked. Has sparked means has given rise to numerous conservation decline. Conservation decline. Now if efforts are there, then will conservation decline? No. So these two words should be interchanged. Okay, the sharp decline in the population. The sharp decline in the population has sparked, has given rise to numerous conservation efforts. So because of sharp decline, there has been conservation efforts. So efforts and decline should be interchanged. Efforts and decline. So option B. Next question. A new Arctic shipping route around the top of Alaska is expected to open in the next few years. Shipping route, correct, around the top of Alaska, place where top of Alaska, this is also correct, is expected to open in the next few years. So all the words are in their correct places. So answer is option E, no interchange required.